Sorry, Daddy, but today I'm going to be stretched out a lot.
Who are these deviants? Who is this one dude?
I cannot wait to be leaving here in a wheelchair.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP back at it again with another video, and today we are reacting to Omeezy. And Omeezy video is Bonnie Blue officially went too far. Apparently, she got kicked out of OnlyFans, and if you don't know who Bonnie Blue is, she is the freakiest person, one of the two pair of freakiest people on the internet. So we about to get into it. But before we do that, I have started the game. So JP in this context stands for just prosper. So I'm starting a prosper game. Yep, the mug and prosper game. We about to start that mug. So do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button and you can be a part of the squad. Let's do it. So without further ado, let's just get into the video.
15th of June, I'm going to be tied up in a glass box and open to the public. You can choose to either get involved or just walk around, watch, enjoy the show. Like, I love the idea that I don't know who's going to be inside of me. There was times I was in doggy and I'd turn around and I would have no idea who's in the back of me. And I love that. That's disgusting. I love it.
Hey man, enough is enough. enough is enough. We are done. This is sick. This is ridiculous. Enough is enough. OnlyFans extremist Bonnie Blue has honestly taken this to a whole nother level. These are now involving these public stunts, and all of this is tied into the conversation that I've been having on this platform and many other platforms about this one-upping culture when it comes to creating content. But it's finally backfired and kicked her in the back because OnlyFans, yes, the OnlyFans, the platform in which we say should take some charge, has finally decided to ban her from the platform indefinitely.
Thank God, cause Satan himself was propping her up. Y'all talk about selling your soul. Y'all talk about selling your soul. Look at them. Look at them blue eyes. Them not Jesus blue eyes, my brother. That's Satan himself.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Think about how bad you have to be for OnlyFans to ban you. Now, granted,
Bad. You gotta be Satan himself, herself, or whatever.
they're not the fondest of the nature in which this content is went anyway. Like, they didn't want their platform to be known as this type of platform. But when you see videos like this, you have to do something.
Sorry, Daddy, but today I'm going to be stretched out a lot.
Who are these deviants? Who is this one dude?
I cannot wait to be leaving here in a wheelchair. I don't know if it's medically possible to be able to take all.
Look at it. Y'all look at this nigga. Y'all look at this. Look at him. Who decided to put him? Look at it. This somebody daddy. Who he think he is? J Rock. No disrespect to J Rock. I wrestle J Rock. But who he think he is? Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes would be disappointed. Even Wesley Snipes himself wouldn't do nothing this degrading. Look at this nigga. He look like he ain't had no booty in like 12 weeks. What's wrong with these niggas, man? Boy.
All of these at once.
Wait a minute. Is there a little boy in the background? That kid right there in the back. Why does
He look like he played Minecraft. No shade to nobody that plays Minecraft. Alright.
he look like he's 12 years old? Bonnie Blue had dubbed this event known as the petting zoo, and this is what she said about it, quote unquote, "For 24 hours, I'm all yours. Tied up, gagged, bent over, begging. However you want me. You can have me. No limits, no breaks. Just me in a box and ready to be used." She also said that you could come and watch and that she plans to break some sort of world record. The record that she passed with doing like 1,057 men in 24 hours. Yeah, she wants to have 2,000 plus men plus the people watching. Bonnie Blue is literally the jigsaw of work. And
Satan to planet Earth.
There's some people that have been calling her out on the internet saying that this is like public exploitation, humiliation, this is sex offense. Like, you can't do this stuff in public. They're going to be harming her. Like, this is going to be taken to the furthest extent of the furthest extent. And not only is she upsetting a lot of people in the public sphere, because I think a lot of people are sick of this OnlyFans.
Because she's bringing it, let's just keep it at Thou Wow. She's bringing this to the public. Like, granted, I don't participate in none of this. I think all of it is ridiculous. Most people think this is ridiculous. Most people don't agree with this way of living. But if you're going to do that in the context, in the confinement of your own home. Nah, she said, I'm going to take this out in public and make everybody watch. This ain't Satan spreading his word. I don't know what is. Hallelujah. Somebody come save us.
Content anyway. She's also shaking the table in the content creator sphere. Other workers have come to talk about Bonnie Blue, disparage her for her actions and her extreme types of content. You know, famous corn star Lisa Ann has talked about, you know, when can they get Bonnie Blue banned, and ultimately when it happened, it was celebrated. And it has even been reported that Sophie Rain, one of the big dogs in the game, was a part of the team that got her banned. Sophie Rain literally stated out that it's no longer women's empowerment. This is about self-harm. She tweeted out, I hope one day she realizes how much self-harm she's done. And we've seen this happen in this type of content before. Lily Phillips did her 100,000 men special or whatever she did, and we saw the aftermath where she literally cried because there was no sort of satisfaction coming from satisfying all these men.
I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
it's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah, just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
I want to say this, and it's gonna sound bad. I respect all ethnicities, all. Salute. But if she was black, this would be a whole different conversation. Thank God she's not black. I'm just saying. Because y'all know I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm definitely not lying, so I'm not flying.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Now that was Lily Fresh off of 100 men. Think about if we times that by 10 and then times that by 10 again. Well, 1,000 times 10 isn't. You understand what I'm saying. This sort of thing isn't fulfilling. And it's not just us as content creators who keep our clothes on who are telling these people this. It's not just, you know, audience members telling her this. Now it is the content creators in the same exact field literally calling Bonnie Blue and these shenanigans out. They're talking about how she does not have to go to these extreme lengths to do sorts of content like this in order to garner some sort of audience. Literally, she could stay clothed and still pull in big amounts of money. Sophia Rain talked about how,
it's a fetish. It's not about the money. If that's what you think, if y'all think that this girl has a mental issue, not saying it's mental illness, well, it is, but it's something in her head that, like, she gets something mentally out of it in her head that money can't pay for. So it's not about the money. It's about what kink go on in her head. She need a documentary. She need a freaking therapist to figure out what the hell wrong with her. Because it ain't got nothing to do with the $76 million that Sophie Rain can do. It ain't got nothing to do with she not getting her satisfaction from just the money alone. It's deeper than that.
I make more money than you and I don't do half of the extreme stuff you do. At this point, it's a level of degeneracy that nobody can even understand. And maybe I'll give Bonnie Blue some sort of pass because clearly there has to be something mentally going on up here.
Of course. That's what I say. That's the only justification. Not justification, but the only, you get what I'm saying, only thing that we can come to a conclusion on what the hell It's going because it got to be something in her head. It has nothing to. I ain't gonna say nothing to do with the money, but it's definitely deeper. Pun intended.
Her to be okay with doing
No
this,
Diddy.
and not just her doing this, but her whole family saying that like this is okay behavior.
Hearing all these stories that your daughter is saying, it's just,
Part of her job, it's her, and that's it.
how does it make you feel though?
I'm proud of her. I don't mind.
So even when you hear, that she slept with 158 guys in, was it a week?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
It's just part of her job, and that's it.
So you don't have any kind
That mama getting that bag. She paying her mama to shut up. Cause that's Satan herself. Like, how you feel to have Satan as your daughter? Boom. I still need one of them boomers. Y'all subscribe so I can afford one of them boomers. Prosper game.
of, emotional response to it?
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
So you see, Bonnie, when you told your parents what you do, how did that conversation go?
And Buddy got his arm around her like I ain't gonna lie, brother. You might catch something just being that close. I don't care.
I actually didn't tell him a video got leaked. I would have always told him, but like I'd only just started, so I wasn't ready to explain why I've chose to do this job.
He, like I said, Buddy look a little close. Why you so close, brother? Like,
And you sort of had somewhere explaining it. My sister explaining to my mum.
Right, and how did you react to that?
I was gutted at first. I really was. It was shock.
Look, I know your kid is your kid, but there becomes a point in time where it's not just your job, it's not just whatever, it's about their health, safety, and well-being. She should be on some sort of conservatorship because the actions that she's depicting are insane. I think what
it's Satan-like.
she's doing has strayed away from women empowerment, sex work conversations. And even though I was critical of those conversations in the first place, I do believe that there is some room and realm for sex work to exist in the United States, in the world, whatever the case may be. But what she is doing lacks humanity. I'm seeing clips of her putting on fake stunts where she's either getting arrested or whether she's being tied down by a bunch of men, playing in sort of the sickest fantasies of people where they are literally taking your human element out of your body and treating you as some sort of instrument or tool. And maybe that's what she is, but there's no way that we can say that this is some sort of women empowerment conversation when then you turn yourself into an object.
Well, I'm actually doing my own theatre next month.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe you could come to that and you see the amount of men that pay to watch me be in a glass cage for 24 hours.
To do what in a glass cage?
Well, I'll just be like a zoo animal. They can come if they want to f me, they can f me. If they just want to stare at me, they're welcome to. But I'm going to be tied up in a glass box for a couple of days and my body is for everyone. It's happening in June.
So you're going to get paid to be in a box and just let anyone do whatever they want to you?
Yeah.
And
Well, obviously I get paid once I make the video, but the actual act is...
All that hard work they put into feminism, she single-handedly threw that shit into the trash. That's fucked up. And y'all giving her more clout. Y'all just leave her ass alone because y'all trying to get money off these views too by just putting her on your show. That's crazy too.
completely free. I'm not saying, oh my God, for you to see me naked, you've got to pay loads of money. No, it's free of charge. Anybody can come.
Is there like a limit or a certain standard of man that can be around you?
No,
Or
as long as
inside
they're
of
of
you?
legal age, like anybody and everybody's welcome. I don't discriminate. Whether you're fat, skinny, small, big, dick, anyone.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal boys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18.
What if he was 17?
Wow.
Well, then no, because that'd be illegal.
Would you still, if it wasn't on camera?
No.
No, so your limit is 18 years
Yeah.
old. But they are still...
I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday, like no problem.
How old
because
are
they're
you?
18, 25.
Now, believe it or not, Bonnie Blue goes on to say that she is providing a safe...
I don't like this conversation. This is crazy. This is bizarre. And not only that, if the roles was reversed and it was just a relationship, it would be uproar on the internet. Y'all need to drag this. Y'all need to drag this heifer. I said it. Drag this heifer. Don't let her make it. That's Satan.
place for these 18-year-olds to, get off their sick fantasies or have sex with her for the first time, because it's a better environment than them, experiencing normal sex with some young woman. This is the empowerment that she's talking about.
You are confused, or you don't know, or you might
someone's in a dead-end job and they think they're going to look at you and might consider, okay, maybe I should just sell my body. It's the easy way out and I'll just be off too. That's not a great example to set for any person. And as a woman, you should try, especially a woman who has a platform that you have now.
Where the girls at? Where all the girls at? I need to drag this hoe. I'm sorry, I said it. I might bleep it. No, I'm not. Drag this hoe. Drag her. Not this one on the screen, but you know what I mean. The evil blue eye one. That's Satan right there.
Yeah. Should try and do something to help women, to uplift women, to make us feel secure, to make us feel safe, and to make us feel empowered. Whereas you just say, actually, we're not empowering. Just lay down and be a wet rag for everyone, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, oh, don't worry about having sex with your husband. I'll do it for you. I'm saving people a job.
But you're not, actually, because you're ruining people's marriages. Why would you want to someone's husband?
If their husband wants to sleep with me and not talk about it with their wife, their marriage is already there's nothing to do with me.
Bonnie Blue has opened up a whole different conversation about what is pure sex work, what is not pure sex work, and I don't understand how we even gotten down that path, especially when she shouldn't even be considered into the sex work conversation. Well, we're looking at sex work as a whole in society and these sexualized conversations. I think things have gotten way too far. Every time I see a new picture of the latest Sexy Red photo or Sabrina Carpenter album, it's no longer about sales. It's depravity. It's the lowest of the low. Sabrina Carpenter's new album's cover is like her inferring that she's some sort of a dog for a man.
Money is a dangerous thing. I want to say majority of this is for the money. And this is where money do money come over morals? Do money come over self-respect? And for some people, it really do. And that's what that look like. Anything for $1. Listen, we hustle. And like I said, we got the Prosper Gang. Well, let me tell y'all something, Prosper Gang. We prosper, not at the detriment of your morals. I'm here having these conversations with these reaction videos because I'm speaking on how I truly feel. I'm a music video director. And let's speak on that because I'm probably gonna end this video here, and because I wanna speak real quick on this Just Prosper and what I'm really standing on. Let me tell you something real quick. Hold on. All right. So let me tell y'all something. I'm a music video director. When I first started shooting music videos, I used to shoot all the hood ones. Do the stuff with the guns and the camera pointing at the camera. I done it all. That was my earlier years. I've been doing this for a long time. Now, I've been in the game and I done videos for some respectable people. And I let that other stuff go. Because at the end of the day, I got a morals code that I stand for and what I want to push moving forward. And that ain't it. I've been shot at before. I know I had people that I grew up with that been killed through gun violence. I don't want to promote that, man. I don't. I got a moral code that I'm standing on. I'm gonna do that. And for the Prosper Gang, y'all do the same thing. Have a moral code. Get this money, but under your moral code. See, people can respect you. It's a different level of respect when you can get this bread and maintain your sanity and your moral code. Because you see every day, the internet is breaking people every day. The internet is turning people out every day. We ain't going to be that group. We going to stand for something. And we going to have some self-respect. And we going to get this bread the right way. The only way. The Prosper way. That's what we going to do. Shout out to Prosper Game. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And shout out to Old Meezy, man. This is a good video. You can watch the rest of it. If you don't know who Old Meezy is, let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. Hold on. If you don't know who Old Meezy is, this Old Meezy. Shout out to Shout out to the Meezy, you know what I mean? But yeah, we gotta get to this money, you know what I mean? But we're gonna do what we gotta do. And with that being said, till next time, do not forget and always remember, there is nothing impossible to they who try. Prosper Gang, we out. Deuce.